Are you guys ready for day 85? Let's go!
What's up, guys? I am Michael McAnally, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
We are up and off to an early start thanks to getting up for that sunrise. So we didn't quite get the sunrise itself, but we got the sun rising up over the valley. The sun was actually coming up a little bit further to the left behind the trees where I couldn't see it. So, but either way, we're up on trail and we got an early start today. So we'll probably get in some really good miles. Now we do have to stop in at the Lookout Hostel and pick up a resupply box and just kind of reorganize everything and then just keep on pushing. That's what we're gonna do. Haven't looked at a stopping point for today yet. I do know there are some views on the way there, so looking forward to those. There's some views on the way to the Lookout Hostel itself. So all right, we're gonna get this day started and start knocking these miles out. All right, we've been rock scrambling for an hour or so, and we made it to our first view. This one's called Balanced Rocks. Let me show you guys kind of like what I've been dealing with, and then we're gonna climb up and look at the view. So here's the rocks I've been scrambling on all morning. This has been, the majority of the trail has been a whole lot of climbing and scrambling, but the view is right up there. So let's give that a climb right now and see what we got up there. There we go. Fantastic view. But this is what you got to climb over to get to it. All these rocks. See, back there is where we just came from. Leo is off of his leash right this second so that he can navigate and find a path for himself. Makes it a little bit easier not to be tethered together. Fantastic view. All right, we're gonna keep pushing. All right, guys, my curiosity is getting the better of me. We're right here on the trail and there's not a marked view, but I see a hole up at the top of this ridge and I'm just thinking there has to be a view up there. It just looks like a little bit of a rock climb that I got to do. So take a look at this. See that little hole up there? There's got to be a view up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie up Leo down here because I don't want him climbing that. And then I'm going to make that climb up there and see if we can't find us a view. Well, sometimes you're right. And this time I was right. Got me a view. And now all I have to do is just scale my way back down those rocks there. Ooh, all the way back down there where I tied up Leo. Can't do this on camera. I need both hands. Alright guys, we made it about 5.5 miles already in our day. It's a 9:15, so that's the glory of an early start, as you get some extra miles in first thing in the morning. We should be at that hostel somewhere around 10:30, maybe 11 at the latest, depending upon the terrain. Right now we're literally walking on what would look like a truck trail back here, so it's pretty smooth after those rocks. People don't show you that there's rocks, but there's also a lot of smooth trail in between the rocks. So you get a combination of both, just like you do in a lot of the states. So, but anyway, we're going to keep pushing these miles until we get into the Lookout Hostel. I do plan on giving you a hostel tour, even though we're not going to stay there. I'm sure the owners would be happy for me to go ahead and do a tour while I'm there. And we're going to just fill up our food bag and then head out. I did just talk to a hiker at the last shelter there. His name was Pyro. He passed me on the where I camped at last night, and he pushed on to that shelter. He said there was no homeless guy there, so no problems there, but he did slip and take a little bit of a fall, and he's limping pretty bad. So he's going to limp his way into the hostel and kind of probably have to take a rest there. I asked if I could carry anything for him to lighten his load, but he said he could handle it. But yeah, so you can fall on these rocks. It's very easy, especially like towards the end of the day. That was the end of his day, close to 22 miles. He had planned the 22 miles that I had planned, but he stuck to his plan, and I decided to stop for the view and to avoid the homeless person and to avoid the 0.25 water carry or water off trail at that shelter. So there's a lot of different negatives going all the way to that shelter, but that's okay. I think I'm going to try to stop at a lot more views like that. And, you know, if I'm within 3 or 4 miles of where I'm going to be at for the day, and I find a nice camp at a beautiful view spot like that, there's something really nice about being there versus like at a shelter. So, and you know, yeah, the shelters are nice because privies and stuff like that, but you always just line up a privy break, you know, on your hike during the day. So it's not like you have to have a privy, or I mean, obviously you can always dig a hole if you need to. But yeah, I really enjoyed being at the view last night and sitting on the ledge and having dinner and just kind of relaxing right there. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more of that in the second half of this trip. Being a little bit more intentional about stopping at viewpoints for camp spots versus shelters for camp spots. The shelters typically don't have views. All right, we're going to knock out this last, I think 3 miles into the hostel here, and I'll show you when we get there. What a big surprise here in Pennsylvania. We have Spokes here from, he thru hiked last year, and they stopped to do trail magic. I didn't expect any trail magic up here in the north, and they had everything hooked up here. So let me show you guys.
There's no place to go.
All right, he was making us hot dogs here. They got all the drinks and snacks and everything set up for us right there. Trash and everything for us to wash our hands and do all that kind of stuff. So we so appreciate it, and it was so awesome. That's Pyro over there. We've got his leg all patched up. So, all right, we are heading on to the hostel to pick up our resupply. It's such a nice surprise, a little bit of a break, but unexpected break, but we're going to go ahead and push on. Get the rest of these miles in, get to the Lookout Hostel and show you guys around. We are walking here to the Lookout Hostel that is literally like 0.1 off trail. I just called the owner. They're headed down to Damascus for trail days, but she gave me the code to get in and to get my resupply box and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me show you guys. So here's their building with the spray and everything on it. It says the hostel's a little further up. Maybe it's in this other building here. We're gonna check it out. Yeah, nothing in there. That's the shed. So this is why it's called the Lookout right here. Look at that. Look at that view. Beautiful. They got the chairs out here so you can sit and chill out. But we're gonna go inside and pick up everything we need and go ahead and get our resupply organized. All right, guys, we're here at the Lookout Hostel. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour. The owners aren't here to greet us, but that's okay. But I can kind of see how everything is set up. So you got a common area here in the living room, a nice big common area here, and then there's private rooms, right? So there's the private room, one private room in here, and then there's another one downstairs as well. A nice big dining room table here for everybody to share. There's a kitchen. They've got a good amount of resupply right here, so a good amount of stuff to resupply. They have, a fridge with lots of different breakfast sandwiches, fruits, yogurts, ice cream sandwiches, Powerades, everything that you would need here as well. And then as you come downstairs, this is where the bunks are located at. So they got the nice big bunks. They got full-size bunks instead of the little twin bunks. So that's kind of nice. There's some twin bunks over here. And then a twin mattress on the floor. And here is your shower area, laundry area, and then there's another private room here that has two twin beds in it. Or no, a single twin bed in it. So, and then there's your bathroom. So that's the Lookout Hostel in a nutshell. Everything that you would definitely need to help keep you going on trail. So we're gonna go ahead and get our resupply organized and probably grab us a little snack here, and then we'll get back on trail. All right, guys, we just left the Lookout Hostel. It was a couple hour little side stop for a second. We're still going to try to get the rest of our miles in today. There's a few different things that we're going over. Knife's Edge today. Something called the oven, baker's oven or something like that. So, whoop, almost fell. So we've got a few more big lookouts today. That's going to be really cool. And I think I'm going to try to stealth camp a lot more. So I'm going to look for those places that have views, and we're going to try to stealth camp a lot more of those views. So today's been a fantastic day so far. We got like 8-9 miles under our belt. Got trail magic. I did get a couple of new pieces of new gear. I'll share with you guys as soon as I can. I can probably share with you guys tonight or maybe tomorrow. So but I got a couple pieces of new gear, and I sent a couple other things home to they're kind of replacing other things. So we're going to see how these things work out and see how they go. So so we're going to keep putting in our miles today and see how far we get. There's another town, Palmerton or something like that, coming up. We won't need anything there. I got a bug on my glasses right there. I got a full 4-day food carry now. Leo's got a full 4-day food carry as well. I actually probably have some extra food. My wife loves to send me some extras. I'm like, don't do that because I don't want to carry it. But she does it anyway, but she loves me. But that's okay. So we got everything that we need for the next 4 days. So we're going to keep on pushing up the trail over the next 4 days. I did get a couple more videos uploaded as well. So with that keeps me way ahead. So I don't have to worry about getting to Wi-Fi anytime soon. All right. we're going to put in these miles, and I'm going to show you guys Knife's Edge, the baker's oven, all these different things as we get to them. There's another couple other views that I'll share with you guys here over the next, I think, 8 to 10 miles. All right, here we go. Reached the power line area, so we got views on both sides. I'm going to give you guys a shot from one side, and then we'll go up over the ridge and show you the other side. All right, guys. Couple things is happening right now. I'm about to go up on Knife's Edge, and there's an overlook there. But more importantly, my friend Peter, who is here from Germany via Canada, who has been hiking the trail, his dog Lizzie, a German Shepherd, ran off, and he doesn't know where she is. And that's not very, like, I've been around them for a very, very long time, and I've never seen Lizzie leave his side. So we're not sure if she got bit by a snake and reacted funny or what it is, but I'm really worried for him. So I think I'm going to get up to the next parking area and see if I can't get a shuttle driver. There's a road that goes back behind the trail where we are, and see if I can get the shuttle driver to drive me up and down that road, see if we can't find her there. He's kind of staying where she ran off to the woods in the hopes that she'll come back the same way that she came. But if she doesn't, then I don't know. But these first couple of hours, I think, is the most important. So we're going to get over Knife's Edge here, which I'm going to show you guys real quick. And then we're going to get down to that parking lot and see if we can't help our friend. All right, this is Knife's Edge. So I'm fixing to climb up on top of it, and I'm going to put the camera away because it's a little sketchy looking. So I don't want to have the camera out. I'm going to need my hands. I'll show you the overlook when we get to the top. All right, we're standing at the tops of Knife's Edge, and let me show you. That is down, and this is the view. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're gonna make this quick because I want to get down to that parking lot and see if we can't get a shuttle and help Peter find his dog. All right, we're only about halfway through this Knife's Edge, and I just saw a massive copperhead crawling in between the rocks. So we are going to be absolutely super careful as we finish this thing, and then get down there and continue to see if we can't find a shuttle to go look for Lizzie. All right, I just wanted to tell you guys that because that thing was huge, and it was climbing in between the rocks. It wasn't like being aggressive or anything. It was climbing away from me, but still, I don't want Leo to come across one of those bad boys, so I'm keeping him behind me and then watching all of my steps as well. Here's what we're still dealing with to get the rest of this done. So we still have to climb over and around and through all of this here. So it's a pretty gnarly rock climbs. Normally I would take him off the leash and let him navigate it himself, but not with these copperheads out. No way. All right, quick update as to what's going on. I found a shuttle driver who is, you gotta come down this way, Leo. No, you gotta go down there. I found a shuttle driver that's willing to help, and she's gonna go ahead and start going towards that road where Lizzie might, or that she headed in that direction of. So we're going as fast as I possibly can, but We're like literally in the most scrambly rock section of Pennsylvania right now, so I can't move super fast, but we're about 1.5 miles from the road, and I'm gonna have her meet me there. And like I said, Peter is gonna stay where she ran off at, and then we got Parks sitting on the other side of Knife's Edge, and so yeah, so that's what we're doing. And I know this isn't going to go out for a few days, so nobody on my YouTube is going to be able to help, but if we get any updates, or we don't have any updates before this comes out, then obviously anybody that's willing and wanting to help. So I reached out to the owner of the Lookout Hostel, and they were super helpful and gave me the names of the people that would be willing to help. So that was absolutely amazing of them. I wish I was not in such this scrambly section, because I could be literally there in 30 minutes if it wasn't so. But I can't go fast because I don't want to hurt myself, and that's not going to help anybody. So I have to take my time. And then, like I said, also seeing that big old freaking giant copperhead scares the crap out of me with Leo. So he's got to stay on leash and behind me, which I've had him on leash pretty much for a long time. He's been staying on leash because of the porcupines and the snakes and all the different things that are here in Pennsylvania. But yeah, it's just being a dog owner and loving my dog as much as I do, and I know Peter does the same for Lizzie. So this is not good. My heart absolutely is broken right now for him, because it's been 2.5 hours since she ran off. And if you guys have met them or know them, you would never say Lizzie would leave his side for anything. She is like attached to him, so that makes me super wary of probably not going to let Leo off leash at all, or only if we're around camp, because that really bothers me, because I wouldn't think that Lizzie would run off. He's like contemplating maybe she got actually bit by a snake or something like that, which would be scary if she's off there on her own and snake bitten, which wouldn't be good. But all right, I'm gonna get off this and push these miles as fast as I can. All right, we finally got off of the rocks and we're on a nice and smooth trail now. So, oh my goodness, Leo had to stop and pee. But we'll be at the road in about 15 minutes. And I found a local shelter driver that's going to meet us there, and she's going to help us with the search. And she said she's calling other people to see if they can help too. So that's absolutely amazing. Her trail name, or her trail driver name, I'm not sure if she has a trail name or not, is Mary Poppins. So thank you so much for what you're doing, and for helping us out. I'm moving as fast as I can to get to that intersection. So I know the first couple of hours, the first few hours of trying to find her is going to be the most important. So we're going to do everything that we can. Oh my goodness, I got something stuck in my shoe. We're going to do everything that we can to help Peter out. So if we don't find her tonight, then we'll start informing local shelters of her lost and whereabouts. So, all right, that's what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. All right, guys, I just want to give you guys a quick update. I did find a wonderful trail angel, Mary Poppins, who has been helping me all afternoon to try to find Lizzie, and we have driven all of the roads that go behind the AT in the direction that she ran, and we've talked to a lot of homeowners, and we've notified a lot of the was it a local hiking club or the trail maintainers? The trail maintainers, put all the information out with them as well, and pretty much done as much as we possibly can to spread the word. So I've posted it on my socials, I've posted it on my YouTube. So Peter is right now back where she ran off at, and he's going to kind of hunker down and stay there until she comes back, or we have some other way of doing something. I don't know what else we could do right now. But that's the update. Obviously I didn't get any more hiking in today, and I will be back on trail in the morning, because there's nothing else I can physically do other than just walk in the woods right now. So I don't know. But all right, so I'll keep you guys up to date, because Peter will keep texting me and let me know what's going on with Lizzie, and Mary's going to continue to help him since she's local here, and she's going to reach out to all of her local contacts and try to still continue to support and help him in any way she can, because she's been absolutely amazing. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.